Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing fantastic. Well, we are back with the 8 p.m. show. I mean, it's one of them ones where I think, you know what, fair play on the boys for actually another day's gone. I mean, Elliot Anderson being linked with a move to Man City. I mean, it's one of them ones where I think another day's off. Pundits getting involved on should Anderson been sacked. And I know you guys have your own opinions anyway, that's we're fans. As we all are, but pundits are getting involved. Martin O'Neill saying stuff. So I think it's going to be one of them ones. Obviously, Chelsea got 8 injuries. Their manager's going to be out this, done out for Saturday. So I think if Forest turn up and actually do what they need to do, I think they should be getting something out of it. I won't lie to you, but depending on which Forest turns up for it, and I think. I don't sound too negative in it, but I think it's just down to the players now for actually turning up and actually putting that performance in, and that. So I think going into tonight as well, the show tonight, obviously Elliot Anderson been linked with that move to Man City. Obviously other clubs are interested in him, Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, all them teams, but Man City seem to put a value on Anderson already in centre half. I mean, which will be a massive profit on him. I wouldn't want him to leave. I'll be honest, I just like I always say with you, like I will always chat about things, and I will always do what I do. Without a shadow of doubt. So I think it was always going to be one of them ones with him having the season he has. I think he's always going to get linked. I mean, he's standing out for England. He's always going to get linked to clubs. Not what we wanted, but I think it is showing that potential that a lot of Newcastle fans knew he had, and they didn't want him to leave. And I think he's showing it, especially here. And I think it is great to see that we have unlocked that potential that he has. It's just a shame that we're not, the rest of the team not putting their weight behind it. So yeah, I think it'd be interesting. Don't get me wrong. But I think at the minute it's a paper talk and all that. It's just they're trying to unsettle the fan base and Anderson by saying that big clubs are coming in for him. Why Man U don't know because they're shocking anyway. They're probably as bad as us at the minute in terms of performances, so or even worse. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting to say at least what potentially would happen. But I'm not too worried about a lot of things. If we're being honest, yeah. Tell us what you think in comments below about that. Obviously, Martin O'Neill had his 2 points on, and saying that he needs to get sacked. Yeah. And saying that it's slating Forest fans calling hands to be sacked as well. So I think that's ridiculous, and I think he just obviously still a bit bitter over his exit from Forest. Won't deny that, and I think it's a shame that he does feel like he does. Yeah, I mean, I know that a lot of players still feel a bit thin with the whole Nuno sack and that, but like I said, need to move on now from all of it and actually be like to do. Mr. Lewis is in the house, and yo, bro, yo, hope you're well. But yeah, I think Martin O'Neill saying that he is saying that they as fans are ridiculous. Like, you're not going to help himself. Yeah, fair enough that he was part of the European team that won you back-to-back European Cups, but I mean, it just turned all old and bitter and just making out like very bad. Like, yeah, fair enough, he didn't have a good time under Forest in the end. The fan base sort of turned on him, not as bad as Sands, don't get me wrong, it completely on another level. But they didn't enjoy the dinosaur football and the rigid way of playing. Like football moved on from them days. I think Martin O'Neill from the 90s to early 2000s, yeah, fair enough, but not nowadays with how football has expanded in terms of like how to play. And so I think just one of them ones, I think, with that one where I think they just, and other managers have been linked as well. Brendan Rodgers just seemed to be linked back in a set, and I know a few people didn't want him um, as well. So it's going to be one of them ones. I think a lot of people wanting Son Darts, they want Tomato Silver, and I think depending if you don't sign a new contract, I get the role Darts then Silver. I know a few people that I spoke to. On like my travels around Nottingham on a daily basis, couple have said that they need to give fans a chance and just they can't do nothing for weeks. Which I say their point of view on it. I do, and I say that to you guys. I do see this point of view. You can't muster up what you can do in 4 weeks, especially with 7 games in 22 days, and then didn't have most of your pace back to the Thursday and couple of them gone out international break this time. So I think I get that point of view from them fans. I do, don't get me wrong. And most of them aren't Forest fans. So a lot of them are like wider footballing community that I know. A couple of them are saying about like you get who you think and ask me, and like, if they do get that, it's in fair shot. He knows the place, he knows the club. He knows a lot of things, if we're being honest. Yeah. So I think there are a lot of different things, different factors as well to it all. I know a lot of people say that, yeah, it won't play that style that that the fans want and what Eddie wants, but if it stabilises the club and get them back going again, I get it. So yeah, I mean, but it'd be an interesting time. What could potentially be happening. So, but I mean, you just got to take it day after day. And it seems that unless if something happens that we don't know tonight, tomorrow, or even Saturday night, Friday night, he's going to be in charge of Chelsea at least. And I think if they get into him and be that aggressive and that, I think it'd be a good game to watch Saturday. And I think part of me as well, because obviously we've been quite defeated in our off 12 games at since we've been back up. I think there got to be that bit of positivity around it all. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just managing that and just getting things back going. But I think as well, especially with the everything, it'd be interesting. Like what could be happening anyway. So, but yeah. Tell us what you think in the comments below, as per usual, guys. Get your comments and hit that like button on the channel, on whatever platform you are watching this on. I'd like to say thank you for watching. And